Hey everybody, Chris Americos here with another English lesson for you. And today I'm going to be telling you different ways that you can answer when someone says, thank you. Yes, there are a lot of different ways that you can respond when someone says thank you to you. Many people think that the only thing that we can say is, you're welcome, but that's not the only way. But first, before we start this lesson, I have something very important to tell you. I'm going to give away a full intermediate English course for free. The whole program, all of the lessons for free to anybody who wants it. You don't have to pay anything and you don't have to enter any credit card or payment information. You can get it 100% for free when this YouTube channel and when my Facebook group, English with Chris Americos, reaches 1 million subscribers. Now, while I'm making this video, this YouTube channel has about 270,000 subscribers, so just a few, right? And our Facebook group has about 350,000 subscribers or followers. And when the YouTube channel and the Facebook group reach 1 million, I'm going to give away this full course, full intermediate English program for free to everyone. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you share these videos with other people and you help us reach 1 million. Okay, let's start our lesson. Now, here are some different ways that we might say, you're welcome. The first one is we might say, no problem. I say this a lot. When someone says, hey, Chris, thanks for giving me your intermediate English course for free, I will say, no problem. Or maybe I'll tell you, my pleasure, or it's my pleasure. A lot of these phrases that we use to respond when someone says thank you, we can say them with the word it's, or we can say them without this word. So, for example, we can say, it's no problem. It's no problem. Or we can say, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. And of course, we can also make these phrases much longer. Usually people use short phrases to have a quick conversation with people. But we can also make them longer. We can say, it's my pleasure to help you learn English. Or we can say, it's no problem for me to give you this course for free. So these are some different ways that people usually answer when someone says, thank you. Now, you might be thinking, why would we say no problem? We understand that it's no problem, right? We're just saying thank you. Where's the problem? And you're right that some people think that this is not a good way to answer when someone says thank you. They think, nobody said that there was a problem, so why are you telling me that it's no problem? But really, when we say no problem, we mean that it's very easy for me, that I don't think this was difficult, and I don't think that you need to say thank you. So many of our answers or responses in English will tell you that you don't need to say thank you. And this is a good way for us to say, you're welcome. It basically means you don't need to say thank you, but thanks. Okay, the next one is thank you. Thank you. Like, for example, when our channel gets 1 million subscribers and you say, thank you for the intermediate English course, Chris, I will say, no, thank you. Because you helped me get there, right? You helped me reach 1 million, and then I helped you by giving you this full program with lots of lessons for free. Another one that we can say is we can say, no worries, or don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is another way that we might say, you're welcome. Now, you might notice that we have a lot of different ways to say you're welcome in English. And why do we need all of these different ways? Well, it's because when we say you're welcome, this is just the standard answer. It's kind of formal. It's more formal than if we say no problem or my pleasure, right? So we want to remember that people don't like to answer the same way all the time. If everything is the same and if everybody says the same things, then it gets boring. We want to be more creative and more interesting. So that's why we have all of these other phrases. So you should write these phrases down, and the next time somebody says thank you to you, you can answer with, no worries, don't worry about it, right? You can say something like that. Okay, another one that we might say is, don't mention it. Don't mention it. It means you don't need to say anything about this, right? Don't mention it. So it might sound strange that someone says, thank you. It's very positive, right? And they're showing you that they really like that you did this. And you say, don't mention it. It doesn't sound so positive. It sounds more negative, right? When we say don't, like, don't worry about it. Don't mention it. And I can tell you a story. Some of my students are confused by this because they'll say, thank you. I say, don't worry about it. And then they tell me, Chris, I'm not worried. And this, of course, sounds very funny to an English speaker because when we say, don't worry about it, or we say, don't mention it, or we say, it's no problem, this doesn't mean that it is a problem. This doesn't mean that before that there was a problem, or it doesn't mean that somebody was worrying about it. It's just a special phrase and a special way that we say, you're welcome. Another way that we might say you're welcome is anytime. Anytime. And this means that I'm ready to help you again. So you say, Chris, thank you so much for putting together these lessons for us. And I say, oh, anytime. Because, hey, it's not a problem for me. I love it. Might also say, sure. Now, this one is a little, I probably wouldn't say it because it doesn't really say you're welcome so much. It just says, I hear you, right? Like, okay. But if I wanted to say you're welcome, I could say, sure. Hey, Chris, thank you. Sure. And our intonation is going to change whether this is really a you're welcome or if it's kind of like, meh, whatever, right? So I think you understand the difference here, that someone could say, thank you, and you say, sure, right? Like, I don't care, whatever. Or someone can say, thank you, and you say, sure, right? And this intonation is different. Okay, a few more ways that we might say you're welcome. And these ways are a little more formal because they're a little longer. For example, if we said, it's the least I can do. It's the least I can do. Like, for example, this is a small thing for me. I could help more. So if you say, thank you, Chris, for giving us a free intermediate English course with all the lessons. It's, lots of lessons and lots of material and lots of information for free. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I say, it's the least I can do because I could do more. Because when we hit 2 million, I'm going to create another course for you. But we could also say, I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help. And really, I am. I'm happy to help you learn English. This is what I do. This is my life. And another way that we could say you're welcome is we could say, it's nothing. Now, it's nothing also might be a little strange because the person is thanking us. And for them, clearly, this is not nothing. And if I'm spending my time helping someone, I don't think that it's nothing. But we need to remember, just like with the phrase, no problem or no worries, it's nothing. It doesn't tell the person that really this is nothing. It's just a phrase that we usually use to talk about you're welcome, to say you're welcome. Another way to say this phrase. So if you want to make your English speech more creative, more interesting, then try to use some of these other phrases to say you're welcome. And don't just say thank you, you're welcome, right? It's kind of boring. Be more interesting, be more creative. Use these phrases. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it helped. I hope you learned a new phrase, and I hope that maybe the next time that I see you and I say, hey, thanks for subscribing to my channel, or thanks for leaving a comment down below, then you'll probably say something like, Chris, it's my pleasure. Now, let me remind you also that if you want to join live speaking lessons every day with me and other professional teachers, right now we have 30 speaking lessons every day. Every lesson is 1 hour. So all day, every day, you can come to our website, you can click a button, and you can start speaking with a professional teacher and with other students from around the world. So if you're interested in that program, you can click on the link under this video. But even if you don't join our live speaking lessons, I hope to see you next time on YouTube, or in our live speaking lessons, or on our website, or maybe even in our free intermediate course when we hit 1 million subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I will see everybody next time. Bye-bye, and have a wonderful day.